We were really lucky because our friend, whose name we are not going to disclose, was traveling to Germany. He let us go with him and even changed his destination to Greifswald for us. Considering that it was so cold and we had to travel about 700 kilometers, which took us for 10 hours, our trip was actually really fun. We got a great dose of fresh air and no one got seasick.
We got into the small bus and our trip to Italy continued. Genoa was 1,500 kilometers and 15 hours away, and let me tell you, it wasn't as fun as the sailing part. We were now squished in a small space with a bunch of people who were actually really nice and fun to talk with, barely getting any fresh air. The views from the window distracted us from the negativity because they truly were amazing. We both knew those long hours paid off when we got off and started walking. Everyone was so nice and happy to see tourists. Italian food is very well known all around the world. We eat pizza, pasta, ice cream, and a lot of other things in our countries very often. We also often stereotype Italians because of their food, but as funny as it may seem, statistically they eat at least one pasta dish per day. That might seem boring, but as there's so many different types, shapes, toppings, and sauces for pasta, that they aren't really eating the same thing every day. Another interesting fact is that pizza is technically a pie. It has a dough base and toppings in the middle, except of course, it's savory. This country doesn't really have any exotic fruits, but there are a lot of grapes here, so a lot of wine comes from Italy. Because its foods is so popular, there are a lot of restaurants and it can be quite a bummer to choose where to eat. We recommend asking Italian friends like we did, but you can always find information about pretty much any restaurant on the internet. A lot of people like to go skiing here. About 80% of Italy is covered in hills or mountains and it can be quite cold in the north side. The most popular place to go is Rome and other cities around it because it's warm and you can really see the culture and architecture there. But we wanted to see and show you a different side, a calmer side of Italy.
staying at our friend's house and she didn't want to be filmed, but her house was so pretty. There were a lot of artwork and other amazing stuff. Now we're going to put our cameras away and have the best trip of our lives. See ya!